Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you. So today I am doing your July romantic love reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life sector with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Wow. Wow. Scorpio. You got a lot going on here. Okay, so I feel you have unrequited love, but I feel like this is in the past. To be honest, I'm almost getting almost a sense of you, you not being satisfied. Let's put it that way. You not being satisfied with love partners in the past. So I don't mean that you were. It's not a negative thing. It's just kind of like the Four of Cups energy. It's kind of like somebody would come in, you might be kind of excited about that person or something. There's some flirting going on, and then, it fizzles. And it might be around for a while. They may be around for a while, but then it fizzles. Because it's almost this energy of nobody can keep your interest, your passion, can keep you really excited for a long period of time. So it's almost this energy of you feeling like, I feel like you're feeling like you haven't been able to find somebody that truly loves you. But there's also this energy of you getting bored. Let's put it that way. Getting bored in your romantic relationships after a period of time. So there's this energy of, flirting, expressing your love, trying to almost reignite, if you will, your passions, perhaps in a relationship that you're in now, or if you're seeking new love, getting kind of flirty with yourself, kind of putting out your flirt. Let's put it that way. Chemistry and engagement. So, this is a part of it. I feel like you have a lot of passion, a physical attraction, magnetic forces. Okay, let's put it that way. Kind of around yourself. You get this chemistry between you and somebody else. You may even get to the point where you kind of engaged. Okay, may not necessarily engaged to be married, but you get to the committed. You get into a committed relationship, right? But then it fizzles out, and it's like you're understanding. Now, wait a minute. Why does it keep fizzling out? It's because you aren't really stepping into a relationship where you truly trust the other person. And you're understanding that part of the problem is that you've been attracting in people that you may not necessarily trust. And it's a little bit about trusting yourself and understanding that you truly do deserve somebody that loves you. Not just for the physical attraction, not just for the passion, not for just the pleasure, right? But somebody that loves you really down deep inside. And that's what you're looking for. I feel like you may be talking to your friends about this, right? But you know that this person is worth waiting for. It's kind of like you don't want to play the love games no more, right? It's this energy of, I'm really good at flirting. I'm really good at finding somebody to be with. You may have a relationship for, some time. I'm really good at attracting in people, but I'm not attracting in the type of people that I want to be with for a long committed relationship. And now you're kind of like understanding that one of the things that you have to do is put yourself at that level of trusting yourself, of understanding that you do deserve love. You deserve to be attracting in people that want to be with you for a long-term committed relationship, right? So we attract in what we are. You're kind of stepping into that energy of understanding, yeah, I was playing the love game a little bit differently in the past, right? And now I'm stepping into this energy of truly, awakening, of understanding. Oh, there's a different perception of love. When I putting out the vibe that I'm looking for a long-term committed relationship instead of something that's really kind of fun and flirty, right? I'm going to start attracting totally different people. What you're learning is that you are mirroring. Whatever vibe you are putting out, that's the vibe that you are attracting in other people. And I feel like you didn't realize that in the past. You're awakening to this new idea. This is part of your sacred journey, It's a part of learning your vibration, that you manifest what it is that you're vibrating at. If you're you could say that you're trying to manifest somebody that is vibrating high, but if you're vibrating low, if you're coming into it, and whether you realize it or not, you're just being flirty, trying to attract in somebody, right? And not necessarily waiting for the love that is best for you. You're getting into one like short-term relationship after another. Then here's the energy. You're vibrating at the energy of attracting in short-term, non-committed relationships. You're just like leveling up, right? This is the energy of, okay, now I get it. I'm ready to level up, because I feel like that's the message, that yes, you are ready to level up. It's about changing your vibration, changing your expectations, changing how you see yourself in a romantic relationship. Okay, so this is lovely. Okay. Discovery. It's all a sense of discovery, discovering who you are, discovering what it is that you want out of romantic relationships. It's almost that energy of, when you're in high school or maybe middle school, okay? When you're like, let's say middle school, right? You go through that phase where you have a different boyfriend or a different girlfriend every single week, right? It's almost like speed dating, but it's really speed relationships. Let's put it that way, right? It's all about learning how to flirt, learning how to talk to to other people, romantic connections. It's learning how to be in relationships. You would be with somebody and you would learn something, right, from that person. And then you would just go on to the next person and you learn something from that person. And then, maybe in high school, you had, a partner for like 2 or 3 months. Instead of just a week, you were able to extend it to 2 or 3 months, right? But still, you went through this cycle, okay? And then maybe after high school or in college or something like that, right? Maybe you expanded it to 2 or 3 years because you learned how to better work in a relationship. Well, I feel like you're ready to level up. You have realized that you're very good at attracting people into your life, but, maybe they're staying for some time, but then you're noticing, wait a minute, I'm still thinking like a high schooler, right? Instead of somebody that's later on in life. I'm still kind of thinking like that. Like I'm just, kind of learning about relationships. And then all of a sudden you realize, yeah, wait a minute, I'm not in high school anymore. I've got to change my game. It's a little bit like that, It's a little bit about getting into this energy of what is it that you really want out of love, I remember in high school, it was like, yeah, you always wanted to be with somebody when the next dance was coming up or, around the holidays or something like that. It was very short-term minded, you know. You didn't really think probably that you were going to marry the person that you were kind of dating or seeing when you were in middle school or high school, you know. Um, yeah, so really interesting energy, yeah. Okay, Ace of Wands on the bottom. I feel like you're getting a fresh, new, inspired way. You're kind of going in a new direction. I really feel like it's a new direction in the way that you look at love. You know, Fool card here. I just feel like there's this energy of, oh yeah, I get it now. You know, seriously. Because we have the devil energy with the peace card. Devil energy is Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but you really don't have to. It's some type of attachment that you have to either keeping the peace in a relationship or wanting the relationship to be peaceful. To be honest, it's a little bit of people-pleasing energy. You know, trying to keep the other person happy, or you're wanting the other person to keep you happy. It's, you know, this energy of, well, can we just have this peaceful, calm type of energy in our relationship? But you're kind of super attached to it. You know, yeah. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Nine of Wands on the bottom. You know, okay, so here's the thing. You know, there's conflict in a relationship is a part of a relationship, right? It's understanding that just because there's some conflict in your relationship doesn't mean that you necessarily have to walk away. Now, I'm not saying if this is a relationship that's not good for you, then yes, you want to walk away. But I feel like there's this energy of it being almost super attached to, we can't argue, we have to always be peaceful and loving and enjoying life together, whatever that means, right? But out of conflict also can come balance, because sometimes, I mean, you have to be able to communicate in a loving way to each other. But there's also this energy that through communicating what is bothering you in a loving way, it can help to bring balance into your relationship. For some of you, if you're in a relationship, you could be actually kind of having some conflict about finances at this time. You know, this energy of, you know, yes, I want things my way and you want things your way. And we want each of us to agree, you know, both of you want your way. Let's put it that way. You both want your way, right? But it's understanding that a stable, happy family life requires that we do discuss those things that are difficult, you know, are causing us to, you know, feel, you know, conflict within ourselves, you know, to have those conversations, that this can be balanced out with the Four of Wands. There is the energy. Yes, there can be peace here. But the peace has to come not from one person like bullying the other person or controlling the other person or controlling the finances, if it does have something to do with money. Or, you know, feeling attached to pleasing the other person. There's this sense that there's something out of balance in either a relationship you're in now or a pattern in your romantic relationships. You know, it's about give this a chance. You know, you do have to love yourself first, but it's also about keeping an open mind, understanding the perspective that the other person is bringing into this relationship. Okay, so your obstacle. You're trying to step into a new world. Actually, I feel like you're trying to broaden your horizons. You're trying to find some success in your romantic love life, or perhaps even in a life in general. This is almost like a lifestyle that you may be trying to bring into your life, because the World card, you may be trying to move, you may be trying to travel, you may be trying to start some new adventure or business, something like that. You're really wanting some success, yet This is your obstacle. You're having a hard time getting this to come in. So let's see what we have here. And then we're going to, yeah. I'm going to pull 3 more. Wow. Emperor. Yeah, I feel like there is this sense of somebody wanting to control here. Devil energy again. Okay, so we have Gemini. We have the Lover's card and Hermit. Gemini and Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be those. We have Capricorn again with the Devil. And 5 of Pentacles. You know, somehow I feel like there is this energy. Look at this. And then we have the Justice card, the Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. Okay, there's Libra energy here. There's some truth. This is your obstacle. So there's some truth here about an ending occurring. You know, a heartache, a disappointment. It's something that, you know, I feel like is not balanced, because the Libra energy is about, the Justice energy is about balance. It could be even karma. You know, the truth here, okay, is holding you out of balance. There's something here that is causing you a lot of, you know, heartache. And then over here, you have, you know, this energy of, you know, choosing your right path, listening to your heart, going within and choosing what is good for you. We also have the Devil energy and the 5 of Pentacles. Feeling, there's almost this attached feeling that you are not worthy, okay, of finding this success, or that you will never find the success that you're hoping for. That you can't go in the direction that you really want to go in because you just don't think, you know, you're feeling a little bit abandoned, rejected. Things aren't going your way. You can't find the success. For some of you, you may feel like a partner that you're with now, or love in general, is just holding you back from what it is that you're truly wanting. Yeah, there's this energy of, there's some truth. There's some truth about, you know, something that you want balanced in your life. You want this peace. There's some truth of recognizing, yeah, I'm not going to find the balance that I'm looking for, either in a relationship that you're in, or in general in love, perhaps even in your life, because this is a sense of, yes, everything is balanced in my life. I feel really balanced in all areas of my life. There's something that's out of balance. It's this energy of stepping into the truth of what is preventing you from this balance. And I feel like it's somewhat, you are somewhat attached to this sense of maybe not feeling worthy enough of it, of because the 5 of Pentacles is a sense of, you know, not feeling worthy. You're attached to it. Okay, so here's the other thing, is stepping into this truth of why you are attached to this sense of unworthiness. Why are you attached to this sense of wanting big success, traveling? There's something there that is blocking you. It's like you want it, and yet at the same time, it's almost a sense of self-sabotaging it, because you're attached to something. You know, this could be a behavior, it could be an addiction, it could be a daily habit that you have. Like, say you spend 5 hours a day watching television instead of working on your business or whatever it is, right? You have something that, and I'm not saying that you wouldn't want to watch zero TV, right? But it's like looking at where you're putting your time, your energy, your love, your patience, your money, your investments, right? Where you're putting that and asking yourself, why am I putting it there? If it just keeps bringing me back to this type of energy. So if you're watching 5 hours of television, that's a habit that you have, that you watch 5 hours of television every day. And then at the end of the month, you're kind of wondering why your business isn't growing, right? You maybe don't have enough money to pay the bills or whatever. It's about, well, wait a minute, where am I putting my time and energy? I feel like there is something there because we have the devil card twice. This is belief systems. It can be habits. It can be, patterns that we have in our life that are preventing us from the true success that we want. I almost feel like there's a little bit of an energy of thinking that the imbalance is because of one thing. But when you go and look at it really carefully, Scorpio, I feel like you're going to say, oh no, wait a minute. You may be thinking, well, it's because so-and-so isn't doing this or so-and-so isn't doing that or, whatever, especially if you're in a relationship, right? But then all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, it has something to do with my 5 hours of television, I think I'll cut back to, 1 hour of television a day and see how things, and take the other 4 hours and put it into what it is that you're really trying to manifest. It's about really committing to the long-term happiness that you're seeking. That's what you're seeing, your patterns of behavior in your past romantic relationships where, it happened, it got to a certain level and then you were like, yeah, I'm done with this, right? And it's kind of like, I feel like there's that energy again, because your advice is to look at how you are holding yourself back by focusing on what you may have lost or what's taking a look at what, okay, let's clarify. The pentacles are really popping out. So I don't know, Scorpio. I feel like it could be that your career sector or your finances are really affecting your romantic love life at this time. Whether you're single or you're not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, King of Swords. So, air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. We have the King of Pentacles here. I feel like you're going your own way. You're stepping into this energy. Okay, I'm going to cut my losses. There's an energy of here of, yeah, I got to cut my losses. With this card, the Lost card, you see how the boat is out in the harbor and she's kind of like holding on to the dock? It's like you're holding on to something, but guess what? The ship has sailed, right? It's understanding that a certain ship that you were wanting, perhaps, has kind of sailed. You're focusing on the fact that you aren't on the boat with everybody else, that you're left on shore. It's almost this energy of like, okay, now I'm going to accept it. I'm going to embrace my independence, my freedom. I'm going to work on my career. I'm going to understand that, hey, I can go in a new direction with this Page of Wands. Are you anxious about it? Yeah, you're anxious about it. It's keeping you up at night. But guess what? It is helping you to move into this new way of thinking. Really, really interesting. I feel like for some of you, you may even be finding your independence or freedom from a King of Pentacles. So, the King of Pentacles can represent like, a boss. It could represent, especially because it's a king, a male figure that has financial stability or wants financial control over you. There's, because we have this sense that there is some disagreement maybe about finances. We have that in your present energy. I feel like you're really kind of freeing yourself from that. In fact, wait a minute. Didn't we have the free yourself card? No. Yeah, paying attention to the red flags and codependence, and then children. So I feel like there's this energy of understanding that you have to I feel like you're really trying to step into this energy of being independent, of thinking for yourself, making decisions that are good for you, because you had the Lover's card here. Okay, I've got to start making decisions that are really in alignment with who I'm becoming. I've got to balance out my life because things are just kind of like, I feel like you're almost grasping at straws a little bit here, trying to get things to work, perhaps in your career and money sector, almost a little bit of that. But I want you to know there is this discovery of great achievement and new beginnings when you truly step into this energy of loving yourself. Stepping into this energy of feeling like you are worthy of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. Yeah, there's back and forth, just trying to figure out what it is. Maybe you're still trying to figure out what it is that you really want in your life. So let's see. Here's your Oracle, Lover's Oracle card. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yeah, it's almost this sense of chasing down, trying to chase down something, whether that is financial stability, success in your career, a relationship. It's almost like this energy of, everybody has it but me, because she's left behind, right? But that's not really true. It's not true at all. Because you have the energy of stepping into being independent. It's almost like you want to be on a ship. You think you want to be on a ship that you really don't want to be on. You really want to be independent and free of whatever that ship represents, of whoever. And it doesn't have to be a whoever. It could be a belief system. It's time for that to float away, to go away. And to embrace this energy of being independent and free, being able to provide for yourself what it is that you really and truly want, instead of perhaps relying on somebody else to provide it for you. Really lovely energy though, because I want to say, I think this is a difficult time for you, but you're gaining a new perspective of everything. This is part of your soul's journey. What you're understanding right now, Scorpio, anybody in your life that is kind of like annoying you, they're mirroring to you what it is that you don't like about yourself that you're trying to transform. And Scorpio, you are the zodiac sign that loves transformation, right? So it's about embracing that. If there's people or situations that are kind of triggering you, are annoying you, right? It's about taking a look at that and saying, okay, wait a minute, there's something here. There's something here, because I feel like you're going through this time of truly leveling up, awakening to a new level, ascending, higher vibration, bringing in people that are at a higher vibration too. All right, well, I am going to leave it there, Scorpio. I'd love to hear in the comments how this resonates with you, because I feel like this really kind of is a lot about finances, I think your finances are playing a role in your romantic love life. So I'd love to hear that in the comments if you would love to share. I also do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I do wish you much love and light in this situation, all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.